Hey, what's up guys? It's your good friend Type, and guess where we are? Back at it again with City Skylines in the beautiful city of Pebble Beach. Yep. And there we go. We've got buildings burning down already. And on that note, we're going to start this episode off by putting in a brand new fire station. I hope you guys enjoyed the last episode, and it was a little bit different than what I've normally been doing for the series. You guys got to check out some of the original music that I wrote, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. As far as placing down this fire station, I think we're going to put it over here near some of these red buildings, just because the rest of the city seems like it's doing pretty good. The fire hazard's fairly low. Maybe we'll put one more in just for good measure right here. And look at those happy faces. There we go. Alright, well, let's see if anything else needs our immediate attention. What do we got down here? Looks like the crime rate is high in this area. So maybe we should do something about that. Doesn't look too bad. What's going on down here? Look at all these emergency vehicles. This is kind of ridiculous. Let's get a closer look at all this. What's going on down here? Lots of activity. So let's have a look. Alright, so the jail availability is getting kind of low. Crime rate at 7%, that's not bad at all. But I think since we do need some more jails, we're going to go ahead and put in another one of these police headquarters. Just not positive where I want to put it. Thinking right here might be okay. Traffic doesn't seem to be too clogged up in this area. So, show me the happy face. Just a couple of them, but I'll take it. Alright, looks like we got some more fires happening over here. That's not good. Alright, let's have a closer look at this fire here. I couldn't imagine fighting a fire in a building that big with just one truck with that one little hose. It doesn't seem like it would work. Hey, as long as they put out the fire, that's all I care about. So, let's have a look at our unique buildings, see if we have anything else that we could place. Oh, there we go. Let's place this somewhere down here in the city. Oh, look at that. That almost looks like a perfect fit for it right there. Yeah. Let's give that a shot. Got some happy faces, got some angry faces. Not even quite sure what this structure is. So let's get rid of this here. And let's go in for a closer look. Oh, looks like a stadium. Check that out. People of Pebble Beach could come here and watch the game. Pretty decent location, right in the heart of the high-density area of the city. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Alright, so now I'm thinking that we should go ahead and maybe add in another park. Yeah, let's see what we've got available. Oh, looks like there's a couple of new ones here. What do we have? We've got a botanical garden, carousel park, and a bouncy castle park. This botanical garden looks pretty cool. So let's go ahead and... Actually, I like the way that looks right there on the water. That might be a really good spot. Yeah, check that out. Alright, let's have a closer look at this building here. It's actually a really nice looking building. I like that a lot. Especially right there on the coastline. It's pretty cool. Very nice. Alright. So let's go ahead and we're going to put in some high density commercial right here. We're just going to go ahead and finish that off. Water situation looks good. So that area should hopefully grow in quite nicely. Alright, citizens are sick. That is definitely not good. So let's go ahead and take a look at the hospital situation. And the healthcare availability is all the way up. Excuse me, so I'm not sure what the issue is there. Cemetery usage is at 34%. So I think we're just going to go ahead and place another hospital over here, since there's probably a lot of people living in this specific part of the city. There we go. Look at all those happy faces. So yeah, that looks pretty decent right now. And then we're going to go ahead and just finish drawing out the road around here. Make it a little bit easier for the paramedics to get out of there. Whoops, that's slightly off. Redo that one. Yeah, I think this busy little area. Okay. So, looks like right now there is a demand for all the different types of zones. So what I'm thinking we should start with is some more residential. So I want to take, let me find the right road piece first. I want to take the street that's right here, and I want to just connect it down to this part over here. Maybe not there, maybe drop it down to here. That's looking pretty good. It kind of mimics the curve on the other side. That's strange. I wonder why I didn't place trees on this last section. Let's have a closer look here. It's probably because of this incline. Looks pretty steep through here. But yeah, basically what I want to do in this whole area is I want to fill this in with high density residential, so it's going to kind of mimic the other side. And then, you know, towards the water is going to be more offices, and then if we have any other unique buildings, then those will probably go in the space right above here. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make one more road. That looks good enough. I think we're going to go with this right here. And I wonder if there's a way that I can kind of connect this up, or if that's going to look bad. Yeah, I don't think this is going to work. Either way. So now basically I'm just going to go ahead and fill in this whole area with the high density residential. Whoops. I should probably keep with what I've been doing before with the high density commercials going up this main road here. Just fill all these in. Looks like I'd missed a couple of spots up here. Go ahead and fill those in as well. That looks pretty good, so I think it's time to go ahead and put in these residential zones. There we go. Just fill these in as well. Alright, and for good measure, we're just going to go ahead and fill in a couple more of these. And that looks good enough. And then that way we still have a little bit of extra room in case we want to put in like a unique building or another park or something along those lines. And so, let's get rid of this here. There it is. Alright. So I kind of want to do something about all this poop in the water over here. I mean, it's just so much waste. So what I'm thinking is maybe if I get rid of the regular waste outputs, we could go ahead and put in the treatment plants, and hopefully that'll do something about the massive strip of poop that's just going around the coast here. Go ahead and add this intake. There we go. Water availability is nice and high now. And then I'm thinking, yeah, I should just completely get rid of all these ones. put that one in there. Put another one in here. Get rid of these guys first. Can't get it to fit right there, so yeah, we'll just put it right here. Draw that power line up. And now let's see what our levels are looking like. So we're still gonna need some more sewage treatment. So maybe we'll just put this guy right here. And we're probably gonna have to draw this power line back out. And now let's take a look at what our levels are like. Alright, so it's in the green, but we could probably add one. Oh, there we go. It just jumped way up. So I think we're good for now. So hopefully we can get some of this waste to recede or just completely disappear. That would be the ultimate goal. So we're gonna go ahead and run these pipes right here, hook these guys up with some water. Good enough. There we go, finally hit him. Check out this stadium at night. This looks pretty cool, all lit up. There we go, get a nice close look at it. 161 visitors total, not too shabby. Okay, so I think the next project is going to be developing this area a little bit more, because I want to get these cargo trains like really pumping. Try to get some more money coming in for us. So we're going to go ahead and grab the appropriate road piece here. Not quite. There we go, that's good enough. And we'll go ahead and just fill this whole area in. Grab the marquee tool here. Alright, looks like they're gonna need some water. Go ahead and draw this up. Looks like they're definitely bringing some lumber to the train yard, so that's cool. Maybe we could put one more in. Can we get it to fit right here? Yep. Perfect. And then see if we can't connect this to the other train station. Oh, look at that. And gonna need water and electricity over here. So I'm thinking that the electricity should fill in on its own if we go ahead and add one more row right here. Good enough. So we'll go ahead and fill this in, so that way hopefully the electric will go ahead and make its way up there to that new train yard. And we'll just go ahead and run this pipe straight up here, and then up like so. So now that should be taken care of as well. And it's probably about time that we upgrade this firehouse as well. Excuse me. So yeah, let's go ahead and delete this right there. Grab our nice big fire station. And that looks alright. And it's already being put to good use. Check that out. Should be okay there on that one-way street. I don't think that'll be an issue. But it's going to be so cool once this whole area is fully developed and all the trains are really pumping out the forest products. Hopefully this area will generate quite a bit of money for us. And it's pretty cool how the highway just kind of runs right over the little train yard here. I like it, I like it, I like it. Still have a burned building over there. Uh-oh, a building is burned down. Are you sure there's enough firemen? Pretty sure. I'm not 100% positive. So let's just see. We've got the one fire station there and one directly on the other side. I think that should be good enough. I mean, that's quite a bit of coverage. Maybe this is an old tweet. Let's go ahead and check out the policies real quick, see if there's anything that could help this district. Not really. I think this area is good. But if we come down here... Whoop. If we come down here... I'm thinking maybe since this area isn't quite as nice as some of the other areas, it's awfully close to Smog City, I think we're going to make this its own district. And just to help these guys out a little bit, we're going to experiment, and I'm going to put on... let's put on free public transport. I think that'll be good for this area. So maybe that'll make these guys a little bit happier. Not quite positive how that policy will affect the district, but hopefully we'll find out. What does this tweet say? Who should I call to dispose of the dead bodies or remove the dead bodies? Not the Ghostbusters. Let's see, maybe we should add in another cemetery, that way we could get a few more hearses out driving around in the city. So it looks like they're pretty well spread out right now. We could probably use one over here in this area. I think that'll probably work right there. Perfect. Got some little happy faces. Alright, that's looking pretty decent now, and our crematorium availability is still way up, so I don't think we're going to need to place one of those. Alright, what shall we add next? Thinking maybe it's time to add a harbor. This might be really cool. So we've got the cargo harbor and the regular harbor. So it might be cool, it might look cool if we put a harbor in like right down here somewhere. That way we've got ships coming up to the edge of the city. But I'm not quite positive how the harbor works, so it's something that we might have to do a little trial and error with. But I think we're gonna go ahead and yeah, it's kind of difficult. I don't really know where to put this. So I don't want to destroy anything. And what's weird is that it doesn't have to be up next to a road like the rest of the buildings in the game. I don't know if that's too close to the bridge. Maybe we'll just get rid of those guys. Got some happy faces. Okay. So we've got the harbor, and now it looks like there's some little roadways here that connect it. So let's see if we can make maybe a one-way in and a one-way out. Oh, this is gonna work awfully close. We might have to go ahead and relocate this building. And then let's just move you down there. And then now we could probably get the road to just kind of curve around these buildings here. Oh, yep. That's perfect right there. So we'll go ahead and take this. And see if we can't connect it without looking too wonky. Try using a regular curve. That's good enough. Alright. Let's have a quick look at this. We need some water, so we're going to go ahead and just run this pipe out like so. And then it should be good in just a moment. Then we're going to go ahead and just fill this whole area in with some of this high-density commercial zone. Leave this one open for a park, maybe. Basketball court. That's pretty sweet. I don't necessarily know if I want a basketball court right on the ocean. Might be kind of cool though. Yeah, let's give it a shot. Now it's telling me I can't place it there. Guess it wasn't meant to be. Let's see. Put it somewhere down here in the city. Just looking for a small opening, just big enough to fit this. And something like that might work out pretty good. Let's check this out. Got a bunch of happy faces. Just fill in that one little area with a apartment building. Let's have a closer look. And there's people already playing. Look at that. That's pretty cool that they put those animations in there. It's actually pretty decent. Just make sure everything's looking alright down here. And let's check out this harbor a little bit closer. Colossal Lines. Kind of a cool looking building. Wonder when the ships are gonna roll up. That's what I'm excited to see. Yeah, we'll just get rid of this abandoned building right here. Look at that high school, there's a ton of people there. Not quite full, but I feel like maybe we should just check on the education system real quick anyway. Alright, everything's looking pretty good for now. So, still no ships as of yet. But my next question is going to be if we could get a cargo harbor in over by this forest industry area. Doesn't seem to want to go anywhere over here. So maybe the ships can't make it under the bridge. Either that or it's just too far away from the ocean. They just don't like traveling down the river area here. So okay, it will let us put it on this side of the bridge. But there isn't anything over there. So I don't think it's necessarily a good idea to put it in just yet. I mean, we should probably have some type of industry over there. Let's see. That's looking fine. Building is burned down. Go ahead and demolish this. And I do think I want to move this hospital. I don't really like it there on that one way. There seems to be a little bit of traffic. So I'm gonna move it somewhere over here onto this two-way street. Maybe over here. Maybe not. Maybe it's best to have it closer to the entryway here. So yeah, that looks good. Got some happy and some angry faces. I don't really think that we need those anymore. We'll connect it anyway for now. Okay, so there is a pretty high demand for workers. So now I kind of want to go ahead and add some more homes in over to this neighborhood, since these are hopefully the workers for the forest industry. Go ahead and find the right road tool here. And we'll go ahead and just add one more row like so. If we could get the angle correct here. Maybe a little bit higher up. Too much. And that's probably as good as it's gonna get. So we'll go with it, and then we will go ahead and put our little dividing road right here. Go ahead and change that. And we'll go ahead and fill this whole area with low density residential. There we go. this top row that I missed. Oops, not quite. There we go. And the houses are already coming in. That's a good sign. We've got water, so that's good. And hopefully this will help take care of this lack of workers issue over here. Everything's looking pretty decent so far. Definitely need more workers though. I think it's kind of funny how these roads, they started curved and now they're just getting straighter and straighter the further away from the water you get. So now I'm gonna make another road that kind of contours this road over here. Try to get a nice good curve on it. And I'm gonna start adding more homes over in this area. So that looks good. Now I'm gonna make one more and just try to contour this the best as I can. Too far. Try this. That looks perfect to me. And then I want to make a dividing road just to make things a little bit easier to get around. Grab the straight tool. And that looks perfect. Just run that up like that. Demolish this rock right here. And now it's time to fill in this whole area with low density residential zones. So again, just paint this whole area in. There we go. Go. Make sure these guys have water. We're just gonna run this out like so. It looks alright. Oh, we've got a dead body in the city. That's not good. Yeah, and they only have one cemetery, so they could probably use another one out in this area. It's starting to get pretty heavily populated. Maybe we'll put it right up against this intersection here. Show me the happy faces. And we'll put a crematorium right next to it. Look at all those happy faces. That's a wonderful thing. But these guys look pretty angry. They don't really have a whole lot going on as far as parks are concerned. So let's find some type of park to go in. But I don't know if I want to go in the amusement style rides. So let's just do a dog park. I don't think we have a dog park placed yet. Just find a nice little spot where it's not going to demolish anyone's home. There we go, happy faces. Go ahead and get water over here to this cemetery. There we go. And let's have a look at this dog park. It's extremely hard to see with the trees, but it's there. Let's see, it looks like there's a bunch of little dog obstacle course items down there, like a bunch of ramps, some little hoops. That is neat. Alright, so let's go take a look at this harbor and see if we can't find any boats before we wrap up this episode. So let's have a look down here. Ooh, what are those out there in the water? We've got boats, folks. Check this out. They're going right through all that poop with 56 passengers. That is not sanitary. That's pretty cool. I didn't know the boats were going to be that big. Thing looks massive coming in. And as soon as that boat gets here, it's going to be time to wrap up the video. So right about now, I want to thank everybody for tuning in and watching this episode of Cities Skylines. As always, it's a lot of fun to make these videos for you guys, so I really do hope that you enjoy them. And yeah, just stay tuned for the next episode. And until then, peace.